Hello, hello, welcome, or should I say ho, 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 Christmas cousins. I'm Cousin Chad.
And I'm Cousin Seth.
Cousin Seth, were you just texting during the opening? Is that what I caught you doing?
No, it's just part of that nervous tick that I have.
Oh, okay. You used to get up and walk around when we first opened the mic, like to get your nervous energy out. Now you look down?
No, I had my phone, but it was like I was turning it off. I don't know that necessarily always the activity. So.
Okay, it's different each time. Oh, I can't wait. Let's all play along. What will Cousin Seth do with his nervous energy to open the show? Anyway, I'm Cousin Chad. That's my beloved Cousin Seth. For those of you who are new to the Christmas cousins, I love the holidays. I love the seasons. And it turns out that my cousin Seth was doing nothing, none of the fun. So I said, let's go through this joyous journey of discovery where I take you through all the fun things that I love. And then we find out what you like about it, what you don't like about it. And we go through all the seasons and the fun. So we've done everything. We've done it all. We think there's so much more to do. And there's things to revisit. And today, Cousin Seth, the crowd is very excited because last year you tried your first ever, I believe, Cadbury cream egg, correct? It was your first ever?
Yep.
And your last. You have not had it since, right?
No. At no point did it come up or anything like, hey, I got an extra one. I'd love to share it with you.
Let's recap. Do you remember what happened last year when you tried it? Now, we're calling this Cousin Seth versus the Cadbury Egg the rematch.
Yeah, and I don't think my reaction is going to be any different. I remember I was expecting it to be more gooey, I guess, and gelatinous, but it kind of retained its color and shape, and it was just like, I don't know, like even a hard-boiled egg would fall apart a little bit. Right,
but this stayed really thick and like glutinous, I think would be the word. Like glue, right? And it was. Yeah,
it didn't just come pouring out like like those cherry cordials or whatever. You bite into them and they explode in your mouth. Like this was just like, oh.
There's a sound clip for you, Joe. But the
cherry cordial, that's weird.
Yes, I actually have a clip of you trying it last year. Here's Seth's actual reaction. Not a fan. But this year you did something. You're so smart. You're always 10 steps ahead of everyone. You're like Gary Kasparov or Big Blue, Cousin Seth. Because I said, well, let's try this again. And you texted me back and you said, Cousin Chad, I'm going to try another flavor. Yes, not just the regular, but another flavor. That's right. So because you were like, what do you think about this? I'm like, I don't know. And so what did you find here? I have the regular Cadbury egg.
I was actually looking for an alternative to the cream egg.
Right.
Which would have been
I negged that. I said no to that one.
Well, no, I thought a nice compromise would have been the caramel egg. Caramel?
Yes. You say caramel, right?
Yeah, I was trying to hybrid two regions.
I say caramel. You say caramel?
Caramel.
It's not caramel.
Caramel.
Let us know your thoughts.
That would
make
caramel
sense. Or caramel?
Caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah, I knew a girl named Cara. I know a guy named Mel. Put them together, caramel.
That makes sense. So you're going to try both again. The original, you're daring enough to try the original, and this one. Because look, spring has sprung. Spring starts in like 12 days officially. The clocks have changed. It's light out later. I'm feeling springy. The water's warming up. The waves are good. We've got spring going, all this fun stuff. So it's time. Now, Seth, I think I told you this when I was younger. Mm-hmm. I loved Cadbury cream eggs so much. We had, if you remember, that refrigerator in my garage where I grew up. You remember we used to stash hidden beers in there because no one ever went in there. But the kids
drink them and play pinball on the old surfing
exactly
pinball machine.
If you didn't get a shock from it, surprisingly, no one's ever died from that game over the years. Well, none that we admit.
Right. Put them in the board closet. We'll deal with it later.
With the other ones. Breaking news. So anyway, what happened was I loved these so much, these Cadbury cream eggs when I was younger, but they were very seasonal. So I said, what do I do to get them through the years, through the entire year? So I bought up enough and loaded up the entire refrigerator with a year's supply of Cadbury cream eggs so I could enjoy them throughout the entire year. Did you know that story? Did I tell you that?
I don't think I've ever heard that story.
Really? That's so funny. Yeah. I was much younger. My palate has changed, but I was actually talking to my brother and my dad about that last night. We were laughing because I filled up that fridge with many dozens of eggs, of Cadbury eggs. So like
so
July,
crazy. Yeah.
Instead of waiting till April, it'd be like July. I'm like,
I have no memory of you like ever like, wow, what is Chad doing? It's early August.
Right.
He's at the beach and chewing.
Yeah, it would make sense because now you see, I'm like, let's go do some Christmassy things in September and August. So it would make sense that I'd be eating Cadbury eggs in October.
Yeah, but I mean, I figured all the Christmas stuff came about the time you met your wife.
Right. It did. The Cadbury egg thing was predates that.
That's crazy. That's
even crazier. There was once a tenant. Our grandparents had a bakery, Vita Con's Bakery or something like that, and they had this one cookie I loved so much, but I believe they were seasonal because they were at the beach. So I had a handful of those cookies I kept next to my bed in my nightstand, and I would just eat one bite and I kept them for like a month. I was like 7 or 8, and they were so good.
Oh, that's awesome. Is somebody in Ventnor? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think or Margate, one of those two. I think it was Margate. But anyway, very funny.
So funny, it is.
But now my palate has changed. They don't have that same, like now I'll have one a year because it's more nostalgia and tradition. Yeah. And even like if to this day, if my brother or my dad see them at a store, they'll send me a picture. So it's a fun thing. I probably didn't even show you because by the time you would come down in the summer, it was either I was getting low on my supply, and it was just 1 year I did it. So I was about to show you. Okay. Then you were going to eat them all, and then I'm out.
I don't know. My tastes haven't changed since that. Well, in that respect.
Oh, okay.
You would have handed it to me back then. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I guess you wouldn't have liked them anyway back then.
Mm-hmm.
I did bury a few like a squirrel, and I still have not found them. So there is a very sweet tree that grew at my dad's house, inexplicably, like in the color of a Cadbury wrapper. We don't know what happened with that, but I digress. Cousin Seth, let's get trying. Do you want to try? Why don't you try the caramel one first?
Okay, I think that'll be fun. Yeah, it's a good place to start.
Do you like you like caramel, correct?
Yeah, I mean, in some things, I guess. I used to like. I haven't had one in a while, but a caramel. I'm doing it again. A caramel macchiato.
Oh yes, caramel macchiato,
which are good. And then Rolos. Those are good candy.
Yeah, Rolos were good. Okay, so I'm a little disappointed because you're trying something that you're not even any bit apprehensive of.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still not gonna. Probably would never in a million years finish the whole thing. A lot of it comes down to what's on the inside. I know that it's going to be caramel, but
right. But that's how you judge people too, Seth. It's what's on the inside. I love that about you, your philosophy.
And the viscosity of which it oozes out of them.
That's right. Do you want it a thicker caramel or a thinner caramel? Which do you prefer? Because I'll prefer the one you don't prefer, I'm guessing.
I don't know that. I guess
greatly overthinking this.
The more runny, I guess that's going to be a little more problematic.
Oh, okay. So we want it. Fans, everyone listening, we want it runny. Breaking news. We want it runny. So we get that classic Cousin Seth reaction. Everyone's waiting with bated breath. I can see King of all superfans Lee just pulled off to the side of the road because he's just dying waiting to see what happens. Will Cousin Seth hate this or not?
All right. Okay. Well, then.
Joe's rolling his eyes going, Chad wants his cousin to throw up again on air. I know everybody. I know everybody listening thinks.
Right. Please let there be a staple or something, a maggot in there.
Oh, that would be great. Great. A needle. Yeah. Like there's a little nails, whatever they put in the Halloween candy. That would be fantastic. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed, everybody.
Right. All the things that they should. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just going to bite into it. And
aren't you going to do your saying? Over the teeth?
over the lips, past the gums. Look out, stomach, here it comes.
Here it comes.
Hopefully, just be able to keep it down.
Okay, here he goes, everybody. Breaking news. He's taking the bite of this caramel. Of course, he bit it off camera, so it's kind of hard to tell. He doesn't look so disgusted right now. He looks like, wait, is he enjoying? We can't allow this on air. You might even be enjoying. That was a gavel. I was gaveling it because I didn't like you enjoying. It was not entertaining enough.
This is not bad.
What?
No, that's not at all.
Oh my! I have failed you all, Christmas cousins everywhere. Cousin Seth is saying it's not. He's taking another bite. Here's live footage of me responding.
Right.
Okay. Did you eat the whole thing?
Oh, no, not at all.
You did say never in a
never.
million years would you eat the whole thing. I think you should go for it. Go for it. You have your statin on you. You have your insulin shots.
Everything's good.
Okay.
Oh, it's good. I mean, I'm not going to pack my refrigerator full of them.
That would be weird.
Hoarding them like chocolate eggs. But it could very well be strategic that I've just coated my mouth with that.
Oh. Did I allow that? I should have had the other one first. I didn't think about that.
Right.
No.
Well, I can take a sip of lemonade. That'll.
Okay, take a sip of lemonade. Lemonade, caramel, and chocolate should be an interesting combo. Okay, so that's lemonade. He's drinking a springy yellow Yeti. Seth, that's a new Yeti cup, isn't it? I've never seen that color before.
I've had it for probably a few months.
Wow, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. A brand new Yeti he's had for a few months. Let's see what Yetis are going for right now. It looks like the 16-ounce Rambler Tumbler, I believe it's called, correct? Let me see.
I believe so.
Whoa, $38 perhaps he spent on that. For those of you who are playing along at home, in a yellow, he also has what's that other one? You have a navy, I believe, right? You have a few of these.
I do have a couple.
Yes, it's how many total? I don't want to go digress too much, but do you have over and above a dozen Yetis?
No, not at all.
He doesn't have under a dozen. It's well over, he's saying, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
I say I'm well under. I'm well
under. Even
Yes,
more
well
breaking
under.
news. Wow. What do you think, audience?
I think I have a nice varied amount. I do have a cooler as well.
Oh, you do? One of those coolers? Oh, my.
But I got it at my local Ace Hardware that had them. The two of them this size.
He bought two of them at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first.
Alien
Wow.
two that they, I guess Yeti gave them the approval to mark down two, and they did a nice deal. So,
and you, of course, walked right up and said, "I'll take two."
Right.
I'll have what he's having. Okay, so you got two Yeti coolers at a time because they were 5% off, and at least a dozen Yeti Ramblers. This guy is unbelievable. Holy cow, everybody. And you hear his humble brags. He only got two coolers at a time. Wow. What do you keep in them, Seth?
Well, that one, it's just one, was for transporting some samples of gelato back and forth.
One
and
of
some
them,
other.
just one was full of gelato. You know how expensive gelato is, ladies and gentlemen? And the other one was just a backup empty one. It was like he has a staircase, one for going up and one just for going down, to quote Fiddler on the Roof, Seth. Wow. Look at you. Okay. Wow. Okay. So two coolers, many Yetis. Let's get back to this, though, Seth. Stop bragging. So you tried yours. Okay. You give this a rating out of whatever, out of 5. What are you rating the caramel or caramel, as you would call it?
I'd say, 4.5.
4.5 out of 5. It's that good?
Yeah,
Wow.
I like it. I don't need as much caramel in the center, but the chocolate is good.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's good. The caramel's good. I don't need a lot.
You don't need a lot, you're saying?
No, just a little. Yeah, I say drizzle, but
You know, if you like them that much, you do have a second empty Yeti cooler that you could fill up with these things and keep them year round too. Something to think about.
It is definitely.
Okay. So, all right, I'm going to give mine a try. Now, part of the fun for me, and then we'll get to you.
Okay.
Part of the fun for me was always unwrapping it. The wrapper is so colorful, all the primary colors there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unwrapping it, the tactile sensation, actually I like to touch, is really fun. And then seeing it, and I was always like, what do I want to do with this one? Do I want to bite it together? Do I want to have it separately? What do I want to do? And I used to have multitudes of these, so I would, of course, sometimes bite just the top. Then I'd bite the middle. But because I'm only having this one, this may be my only one for the year, Cousin Seth, I'm announcing right here, breaking news. I will be biting directly in the center to get all of it at once. What are your thoughts on that, Seth? What are your thoughts? I've never done this before.
Yeah, it's an interesting approach. I didn't think about that. I think naturally you just Yeah, I don't know that anyone eats an egg like that.
It's so punk rock, isn't it? It's so punk rock, Seth. You like this with your sensibilities.
It might be a different experience entirely.
Are you considering going from like the bottom? Are you changing how you're going to approach yours now? Wow,
Again, this act of full disclosure. I think doing it the way I was doing it betters my chances of taking less of the center cream.
Okay.
Maybe it's all settled to the bottom, particularly if I can get it to stand upright and all settle to the bottom.
Okay.
So I guess to be fair to the audience,
right,
they'd be biting in the middle.
We don't want you overthinking or underthinking. I think, Seth, you need to approach it this way. Do you remember who Jesse Michaels is?
No.
He's the lead singer of Operation Ivy. And I know you love that. Okay. And I want you to approach this Cadbury Egg the way Jesse Michaels might approach it. Very punk rock, very anti-establishment, and just go at it however you want. The crowd will love it that way. We'll just hope it's the grossest way. So here we go. I'm going in, Seth. From the side. Never before done. Wow.
It's like a chipmunk. Just no. There must have been some sucking motion because it looks like you got a majority of the middle. Like, there's a whole technique. You
can see a green screen now behind me. That was pretty good, actually.
If we could enlarge that, just like get a nice close up on.
You know what's cool? You have it upside down. It doesn't leak at all.
Right. It's like you're eating an ice cream cone. You lick it. It just kind of keeps that information to
That's a good one.
this direction.
Nice and fresh. Hard to get eggs these days.
Right.
It's good. You know what? I like it better than I did last year. I think that's the trick. You have to have it all together. Just dig right in.
I just heard like a...
It is very gelatinous, very viscous. I'm giving this one. I can't even talk. I have nothing to rinse down my mouth. But nobody cares what I give it. They all want to hear you. Here's what I'm saying. For what it is, for the nostalgia, for the fun, for seeing your reaction alone was great. You could check it out on YouTube also. I'm giving this, just like you did, a 4.5 out of 5, Cousin Seth.
Oh, wow. I don't like it. I'm contractually obligated to continue looking and watch.
Good sport.
You know, it's so funny. I don't know, but it's like my now default, I guess, excuse or thing is, or comment is always like, "Oh, for my cousin, I'm doing it for my cousin." And it's just like, I can't think of how many times it's come up. There's like, I lost a bet to my cousin, or oh, he wants me to get a picture of this. I think it's ridiculous. But
that's a good excuse to do anything.
It has become my go-to with a lot of stuff.
Well, you were standing outside of a closed year-round Christmas store the other day taking pictures for your cousin.
Yeah, exactly. Those exact moments.
That's funny. Oh, because Mrs. X is probably like, why are you pulling over to this closed store to take a picture?
Yeah, well, it was all, I was, yeah, well, exactly. Well, it was actually right up the street from the cafe of the roaster that I'm going to be working with. And
for those of you who don't know, Cousin Seth is opening a new store, a coffee and gelato and other things in South Haven, Michigan, called Recharge. We're very excited about this. Do you know when the opening date will be? So fans can come. The Christmas cousins can join.
The hope is to have everything to be up and going, but by this Memorial Day weekend.
Wow. This Memorial Day weekend. Yeah. So that would mean... For days Cousin Seth is there, you can see him and actually go up and be like, Shay, can I get a caramel macchiato? Shay, Cousin Seth make it for me. You can sign cups. So we have a lot of listeners and Christmas cousins in the Michigan, the whole Midwest area. So they're going to be flocking. That alone would be good for business, Seth.
Yeah, I hope to see everybody out there. It's gonna, we're gonna have lots of great offerings, and they're gonna be with some other great vendors and. Yeah, local businesses, and yeah, absolutely, right there. So I have other announcements in the next couple weeks, but
okay, this is very exciting. And you can spot Cousin Seth a mile away. He looks like a cross between a Brad Pitt and a George Clooney, but handsomer. Maybe a little Charles Lindbergh in there. You always get that old time pilot look from you.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. All
And
right,
the
thank
neuroses
you.
of a Howard Hughes. So you really got that autopilot going. Remember those 20 years you didn't leave your house and I had to come over and be like, Seth, you at least need a manicure. Your nails were in circles.
Like, I'll be fine. Like, it's grotesque.
Yeah, let's get you out of your rocking chair, Seth. Like, Mother's upstairs. She's going to be fine.
Oh, those jars over there? Yes, what's in them?
But we digress. Cousin Seth, the moment we've all been waiting for. The moment we've all been waiting for is you trying the rematch, Cousin Seth versus Cadbury Egg. The bigwigs at Cadbury, the investors, they're all waiting to see, will you tank their company or will you give it a big boost? Seth, before you eat, look at this.
Yes.
Oozing down the side of the egg, too. Look at that.
I don't know what it is. My reaction, like that's.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, it's clearly psychological. Of course, it's melted just enough. The wrapper stuff.
Oh, that's great. You might even get some aluminum tin foil. Early onset Alzheimer's. Think about that neuroses as you're eating it. Oh no!
That cream kept me alive all these years. All right. So yeah, I guess I don't need to explain. It's the exact same thing as the caramel one.
Smells
same,
okay.
only chocolate odor.
Smells okay. Yeah. Smells like chocolate chemicals.
Just I'm sitting down. That's the caramel one. That's how. So you would think. Yeah, you think that'd be the more concerning
caramel
one.
But is oozing out very slowly.
Oh, I'm stuck to it. All right. So
this is great. So he's unraveled it, of course, off camera, so no one can see. What a showman, everybody.
Oh, it's right.
There you go. He's so invested in this. You're so in your head right now. It's great.
Yeah, the heart rate is picking up, getting a little more winded.
Yeah, I'll try. Oh, here we go. There we go.
Wonderful.
Close up of Cousin Seth. You can see that beautiful guitar behind you.
And even my support of Cousin Chad up there on the in the background.
Oh, am I on there in the background somewhere? What do you mean? You can see me?
If you
that's the sticker.
The sticker, yes.
Oh, thank you. A Cousin Chad fan sticker. Take that.
Absolutely.
Certain people who throw it in the garbage. Joe. That's nice. I have in my garage a Cousin Seth one. And the Christmas Cousins, and the Christmas Cousins Dead one, and the Cousin Chad one, all by my surfboards. So I'll have to send you a picture. Very nice, yeah. My sticker collection's looking nice over there. But we digress. I'm just icing you a little bit, Seth.
Yes.
You're so not anticipating this. He's wearing, that's it. I never knew that hat was a Chicago Music Exchange hat. I always thought it was just Chicago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's in the guitar. Oh, yes.
I just watched one of their videos just this morning, and they got in. It's like a brand new video. They just got in. One of the amps that the Chili Peppers used on tour is for sale in their store now. It's so cool. I was about to send it to you, and then I got busy.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Chili Peppers,
you got tickets?
What? No, maybe even better. It's maybe even better. When we were in town, so I was in South Haven area last weekend, in Saugatuck for some stuff. And one of the baristas at this cafe, we were talking, and he was saying that there was some Anthony Kiedis spottings in South Haven. Yeah, and I did a little investigating, and he showed up in a couple pictures, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe he has a place in town or something.
Oh, very cool.
So, he's had a couple other people.
He lives under the bridge downtown, Seth.
That's exactly.
That's where he drew some blood.
Right. I hope he's okay. Has anybody seen him?
Oh, if he comes in, that'll be awesome.
That would be. Yeah. But
if he comes in, ask him if he'd come on air and try some eggnog. Just if he likes it. Otherwise, he could give it away now. If he doesn't, so whatever he wants to do.
And that's why you're the producer.
Thank you, audience.
How do we get that done? And some other celebrities, but this young gentleman barista, it said there's a few celebrities. I was like, all right. Well, I'm like, are you?
He's looking at you, going,
yeah,
How do I know this guy? Anyway, that hat's much cooler. I used to think it just said Chicago. I didn't know it said Chicago Music Exchange. Cool.
No,
I need to
but
get one.
Yeah, I'll send you one. I just happen to live very close.
Wow.
Speaking of hats and digressions, of course.
Yes.
So I'm going to
The hat factory, the Evergreen Hat Factory.
I'm opening up my own hat factory. As you know, we've talked about I'm going to Paris at the end of this month.
Did you get a beret?
I did not. But I know I need to find something less Anglo, maybe. American is the baseball cap. I have no idea. So
you're looking for a hat to wear to Paris. Anyone who's listening, let us know.
I found
Can
a
you carve out a baguette?
I didn't wear that on my head.
Yeah.
It's like, what is the problem? I don't understand. You have the Wisconsin people have the cheese hats.
So you're officially on the hunt for a hat to wear in Paris. Is that what you're declaring right now, Seth? This is major news.
Yes.
You will be around
Sorry
Chicago.
if this overshadows everything else. I had a feeling it might happen. But
what about one of those Scully caps? To bring up our friend, the Christmas aficionado again. He wears it. Would you rock one of those? A Scully cap, like a cab style.
Yeah, I don't know if I was looking at those, and then those like 1930s like paperboy one or 1920s paperboy ones. He missed that. He got the logo. That'd be great. But.
Yeah, see, Lindbergh's baby's taken. See, yeah, you hear the news? Yeah, see, second Lindbergh reference in one show. What year is this episode? See,
we're going back, way back. That's right, Mister. I don't need no guff from you.
Spirit of St. Louis reaches France. Yeah, see? Actually, that's where he flew, Lindbergh. He landed in Paris when he flew across the Atlantic. Look at this all tying back.
It really is.
My goodness.
It's a little history lesson in this film.
Really. Okay. Okay, so anyway, so what you're saying is you're looking for a hat. You're considering a paperboy hat. What about a Kanga hat backwards?
Yeah, right. And a whole matching jumpsuit.
Yeah, that would be cool. Well, you're in Paris. And most people won't know you as well. I'm sure some people recognize you. Rock something different. Send us pictures.
That would be funny. I'd go all out.
Go all American. Wear an Illinois style. Go like a stovepipe hat like Lincoln wore. That would be fun.
Yeah, like, ooh, what is that?
I like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of possibility. Lots of hats.
Just
go
do a
all
fedora.
What's that?
Stick a feather in your cap. You ain't going Yankee Doodle style. Just go all in. I don't know, something.
A Davy Crockett.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah, wear that.
It's so hot.
You visited the Alamo before, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. I remember when you were in Texas. Interesting. This guy's been everywhere.
It was interesting. Yeah. Travel the world.
You have. Okay, so enough is enough. Let's taste this Cadbury. You're doing anything to hold off thinking I'll forget.
Well, yeah. I took it out of the refrigerator, so probably, all right.
You had it in the fridge?
I did. Not long at all. So.
But you just got it like 2 hours ago. Why was it in the fridge? It's not like an egg.
Yeah, I don't know if it would do something to it. If there's
What is the temp in Chicago today that you had to put an egg, chocolate egg? Let me see. It's 46 right now. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why you put that in the egg. Did you get a carton of them? Is that what you did?
No. Well, the caramel ones only came in a 4-pack, so 4 or 5-pack. So
keep us updated if you eat the other 3. Okay.
The camera's been entirely on me for the past 3 minutes.
Okay, so this is the big breaking news. This is great.
Excuse me. All right.
And that fancy guitar behind you. That is nice, that guitar. I'll play.
Nice.
What amp do you use with that guitar? I guess you could tell me off air, but I'm just curious.
A Fender Continental.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you can
Fender Continental.
I don't know if you can see it.
Okay, I can't see. Oh, wow, that's a nice one. Do your neighbors like that? Well, you're
I'm sorry.
far
What
from
am I
me.
talking about? I kind of Princeton chorus.
A Princeton chorus app it is?
Princeton.
I don't know what's going. No one's tuned in anymore after that.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Right.
here's the deal.
Okay.
For those of you who are tuned in, most Fender amps are around the 500 to 1500 and up range. So we could. Oh, the 65 Princeton. Is that what you have? The reverb?
No.
That is 1500.
This is the Princeton chorus that I bought in probably 1992.
That's his thing. When he gets something very expensive, he tries to say he bought it a long time ago. You did that with the guitar too.
Oh, back in the many ways back.
Okay, so the Princeton chorus.
I've had that thing forever.
Okay. We record all the time. I've never seen it, but okay.
Because it's down there behind that little stand thing.
Wow, the Princeton chorus, everyone. Amazing. Okay, so Seth, let's try this egg.
All right.
I'm still trying to find the place of the Princeton chorus. Wow, $2,600.
What year? I mean, I don't know.
1962. Okay. You're up, Seth.
All right.
Here he goes. 68 custom Princeton is $1,399 at Sweetwater for those of you playing along at home, plus 2 Yeti coolers. Okay, here we go. The big news. He's going to try it. He's taking a first bite. He's not happy about this. He's closing his eyes to shut off some sensations. He's already starting to gag. Let's listen in. Watch this on YouTube. This is great. Do some ASMR to the microphone. It's disgusted. 30 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. Seth. This is amazing. This is amazing. Seth, you did it again. Right. He's still throwing up. Let's listen in.
I had to mute it. Oh my God.
What happened there, Seth? I felt terrible.
I looked up and I saw it. I looked at the inside of the egg.
You close your eyes when you take the bite. Because you try to avoid one of the senses, I guess?
No, I don't know. I think that's not everyone's reaction. Close your eyes, see what happens.
This is amazing. Okay,
I think because it's a little bit of a delayed effect because I have the chocolate's not bad. My mouth is already conditioned for the chocolate, and then
oh wow!
I remember there being, not that it makes a difference, but
yeah,
I don't know, more of the yellow.
Oh, okay. So you think this one was different?
Sorry.
Wow. Seth, that was an A+ performance. That was fantastic right there. I didn't expect you went full out like the eggnog. Oh, he's still gagging. He never fails to deliver. Seth. If you waited through the amplifier discussion, it was well worth it. Seth, let's give this a rating out of 5. I hope I didn't talk too much.
I don't know that I'm a good judge of what I had of the chocolate. What I could taste of the chocolate.
I'm showing it close up.
Oh, yours has chocolate in the middle.
Chocolate in the middle, yeah. It's so thick, it's holding the chocolate in place, even upside down.
It's not even it doesn't even.
It doesn't even. You've heard it here first, folks. It's a direct quote. It doesn't even.
Yeah, I forget how that translates.
Amazing. So, Seth, we're going to wrap it up. So, year 2 of trying the Cadbury Egg. Next year, I think, is going to be the year you're going to conquer it. We're going to get right into it. This reaction was, I thought you had the other one, like you said, it might coat your mouth. I thought it was going to be okay, not a big deal. You went full gag, like fully had to spit it out.
Yeah, I just
great.
No, it's not great.
Amazing.
I don't know that we have to do it ever again. I think we've done it all.
I know. I'm just saying, once a year. That's all. It's not a big deal.
Once a year. Yeah. So, do you have more that you're gonna?
No, I'm not gonna eat any more. That's enough.
No, I mean. Okay.
Oh, you mean more eggs?
Yeah.
No, one, I couldn't top that performance anyway, and 2, I just got the one.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a chaza, Seth, where I'm going to eat more and more. That's Italian, I believe. So, anyway, Seth, you did it again. Yeah. That was amazing.
I don't know if
what a performance.
What I did.
I don't know how you perform every time at such a high level. You delivered right at the end, the last 3 minutes. Next year, we're going to lead with it. We'll just go right into it. Boom, bing, bop, boom, right there.
Now a sponsor from my GI doctor. Hi, I'm Dr. Fennelson.
Is that his name? Dr. Schlafman?
Dr. Schlaf.
Dr. Schlafman's an angel. Anyway, we digress. Everyone, if you're still listening, thank you. Give us a rating, please. Someone give us some ratings. We need ratings, please. That would be great. We're begging. Cousin Seth, if we get 10 ratings in the next 2 months, Cousin Seth will eat 5 Cadbury eggs in a row. You heard it here first. He's dedicating himself to it. So let's get those ratings going. Thank you, Cousin Seth.
5
on top of it in a row. It's amazing. So thank you, Seth. That's the true spirit of the Christmas Cousins pod. What he does for us is great.
Happy to be a team player.
That's right. You are. So anyway, check us out at Christmas Cousins Pod on Facebook and Instagram. Email us christmascousinspod@gmail.com. We all love Cousin Seth. We know that. He's charming people left and right. He's opening his own business, and he will conquer Cadbury eggs too. We will keep trying until he does, and we'll enjoy the journey as he does. I'm hoping you like these things. I'm disappointed when you're gagging on them and don't like them. It breaks my heart.
Yeah, it's, I know you're broken up about it.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you, Cousin Seth. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. And we will see you next time. Next coming up, we have the big beer tasting, weird beers. I'm very excited. I already have mine. And we're going to do some best Christmases ever. Before we know it, we're back in season. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Talk to you later.
Maybe another Cadbury egg tasting later.